Perhaps the person who knows how to enjoy life best in the NBA is Kevin Love. Go to Africa to see orangutans, drink 2 glasses of wine on the grassland, lie in a tent and watch giraffes under the trees. This is Kevin's honeymoon trip with his wife Kate. Kevin Love's most envied by male fans is not his face or his body, but his 5 feet 4 inches supermodel wife. Kate Bock is from Vancouver, Canada. She was discovered by a talent scout by the pool when she was swimming at the age of 12, and she embarked on the road of modeling. At the age of 18, she went to Paris and then came to New York. She became famous in the fashion circle and served as the spokesperson for many brands such as Victoria's Secret. She also crossed over into the world of sports and was one of the most popular models in the Sports Illustrated swimsuits issue. In 2016, both Kate and Kevin were photographed in New York, and they had the same photographer. The excellent head-to-shoulder ratio, sexy beard, tall figure and Kevin's iconic smile made the photographer feel that he and Kate are a perfect match. So the two met under the introduction of this photographer. Kevin and Kate's first date was drinking coffee together. At that time, Kate didn't know Kevin was an NBA player. She thought Kevin was a model like her, and stupidly asked Kevin Love if it was his name or his stage name. Although the two did not fall in love at first sight, they both left a good impression on each other, and their relationship developed smoothly. Because Kate worked in New York most of the time, and Kevin was playing for the Cleveland Cavaliers at the time. In order to make it easier to date his girlfriend, Kevin bought an apartment in New York. But it was at this time that Kevin's panic attack broke out. On November 6, 2017, the Cavaliers played the Hawks at home, and Kevin was out of breath from the beginning of the game. He returned to the locker room early and collapsed on the ground. The medical explanation for panic attack is an anxiety-type psychosis caused by sympathetic hypersensitivity. There are usually no symptoms before the disease occurs. Once the disease occurs, the patient will be miserable, and in severe cases, he may even lose his ability to live. After learning the news, Kate immediately suspended her work and went to Cleveland to be with Kevin every day. The two participated in outdoor sports together, allowing Kevin to relieve stress outdoors. One time Kate took Kevin rafting. Because the water flow was too fast, Kate was thrown out and broke her head, requiring 6 stitches. Kevin was very anxious, but Kate told him that it was just a few stitches, and you could just treat me to some delicious food tonight. In the early days of falling in love with Kevin, Kate, like all girls who don't watch basketball, often asked questions like what the 24-second violation meant and whether it was okay to run with the ball while playing basketball. Kevin patiently explained to her and bought basketball-related books for Kate. For her boyfriend, Kate really read those books carefully and turned from a junior fan into a senior fan. With Kate by his side, he gradually got rid of his panic attack and became more optimistic and cheerful. In 2020, Kate once again strives to become the cover girl of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. She has been invited to participate in the special series every year since 2013, but not every photo can be used as the cover. Being on the cover of Sports Illustrated is a great honor for athletes and models alike. At that time, due to the COVID-19 epidemic, a lot of work was delayed, and Kate didn't know whether she would be able to fulfill her wish. Kevin privately asked for information through his connections, and he got the inside information a week in advance. He also got the final cover image, and the cover girl was his girlfriend Kate. Kevin asked his friends to quietly arrange the celebration scene, and then brought Kate over. When Kevin took out the photos, music started playing in the room, and relatives and friends rushed in to throw celebration ribbons. Kate was also very happy. This was a little romance that Kevin prepared for her. On January 31, 2021, the day after Kate's 33rd birthday, they went to a restaurant that both of them liked very much. Suddenly Kevin got up, knelt down on one knee, presented the diamond ring he designed himself, and proposed to Kate. Everything fell into place. They held their wedding the next year and welcomed the birth of their daughter the third year. Kevin has a championship and a happy family. With a Hollywood star-like appearance, a total salary income of nearly $300 million in his NBA career, and a beautiful wife and cute daughter, Kevin Love's life is so perfect.